guys, we're cooking. We're cooking again today, but today's gonna be fun because we're with family and friends. Yay! All right, we're cooking. So we're gonna make chicken cacciatore today, which is kind of like my version of chicken cacciatore. Everybody probably does it different, but it's gonna be good. It's like one of those big one-pot meals. You throw everything in there, and then you can feed a crowd. You guys like that? Donnie's in the house tonight. All right, so first thing first, we have to heat our frying pan. We want to brown this chicken. So what we're going to do is add a little vegetable oil to a nice skillet. You can use nonstick or stainless steel, whatever you like. I like this pan. It's kind of similar to a electric skillet. It's got the tall sides, and so it doesn't really splat too much. Well, we hope it doesn't splat. It might splat. Okay, anyway, so we'll talk about the chicken while we're doing that. So what we did is we washed this chicken really well, and of course I've lined the baking sheet so we don't have to wash anything later. You guys got that tip, right? Yeah. No washing. We don't like washing around here. So what I did was I washed it really good, and I washed it because you want to pull out any, sometimes you can trim off the skin if you don't like a lot, or you pull, little bones or cartilage out. You just clean it up nice, clean. But as far as the chicken, you want to use the thighs and the drumsticks. So what I do is I buy the Bell & Evans chicken at the market.
Best.
So to do a little cheaper version, I buy the whole chicken leg and I give it to the butcher and I say, cut these in half, split them. So you're actually getting the less expensive. If you buy the thighs and the drumsticks separately, it's going to be more. So you buy the whole legs. That's all right, we're having a party over here. So you buy the legs, have the butcher split them, okay? So then you're into two pieces. And I know people don't like the skin, but what I say to people who like boneless, skinless, is cook with the skin and don't eat it if you don't like it. But always cook with the skin because it gives it more flavor, okay? So that's a good point. If you really want boneless, skinless, at least put the skin on it because you're gonna get a lot of flavor in your sauce that way. And so for this dish, I do like to brown it because it's crisped up. I dip it in flour and then I brown it, and that's gonna make your sauce thick because of the flour. It's a little bit different than the chicken and olives. Chicken and olives are just roasted off in there, and the sauce is a little looser. This is gonna be a thicker sauce, okay? And the flour is gonna help with that. All right, so what we do is we have some seasoned flour. I just do salt and pepper, okay? And put it in your little baggie, and you just start throwing your pieces in there. And if it's gonna have any water on it, it's gonna splat. So if you can get the least amount of water on the chicken, dry it really well. Just keep drying it. I've been doing this all day. Because really, seriously, like water and oil, hot oil do not go together. It's dangerous. Okay, so even if you like fry on the back burner, it could be a little tricky, You want to get this to a smoking point, okay? So what I do is I just start throwing them in. I have 6 drumsticks and I have 6 thighs, so I'll do 6 at a time, okay? You got this, right, Donnie?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Seen it.
You've seen it. All right, well, that's about right.
Shake it.
So what I do is I just shake it like this, coat it good. And the trick for me, my little trick too, is after I do this part, I just put it in a little strainer. Let me show you. Ooh. Put it in a little strainer, and it's gonna take off the excess flour, okay? So watch. Just throw this in here, one piece at a time. One, see?
Yep.
I mean, it's a little extra step, but I like it because then you can get the excess off, okay? And you do all this while the oil is heating up because it takes a while for the oil to heat up. Then you just throw the other ones in, see? Salt and pepper, that's it, because there's gonna be a lot of ingredients in this chicken. Chicken cacciatore. It's in a red sauce with peppers, onions, garlic, and a couple little additions. You gotta make it a little different, right? You learn as you go, you change your recipe. See, look at that. The strainer over the bowl, and it gets rid of the excess. See, now you really don't want all that flour in there. You just want it lightly coated, okay? Because that's gonna make your sauce thick. All right, and then we'll just throw the rest in there. It's a little messy job here, but I should be wearing my apron, but it's kind of ugly.
You look better without the apron.
I know, but I don't want you stand back when I fry.
Don't worry about it.
I am not getting you dirty. That's a very nice sweater you have on.
Thank you very much.
Carolyn. That's right. All right, so we're done with this. Here, this can go in the garbage. And wash your hands when you're done. All right. You're the Oh, this is so great having a helper. Donnie, you're the helper. Oh my God, where's Dan when you need him? I have Donnie.
Yes.
You're the best. And you like to, see now I could test the oil a little bit. See, just throwing a little flour. That's a good way. When I do cutlets, Carolyn, and I want to test the oil, I just throw in a little breadcrumb. Now you know when it's sizzling.
The Indians
All right, I have to put the fan on just for a little bit, and then we'll shut it off, okay? Hopefully that's not too loud. All right, so there, you hear the sizzle? Ooh, pop, pop, pop. Back away, back away. You know what I could do is hand me that little towel there. Ooh, that's all right, it's gonna stop. The more you put in there, the better it's gonna be. I'll turn it down a little. Okay, there we go. I just don't want you to get...
don't worry about me.
All right.
Good.
So just let it sit and walk away. What get your cocktail. Cheers.
Cheers. Hello.
Woo! Do it on the back burner. You know, just wait till it gets to like a little bit of a smoke, and use a vegetable oil or even a peanut oil. Do not use olive oil. Woo! See that? Because it, I want to get a little bit high. See, I turned it up. That's why we're gonna. I just put this in case it goes in my eye.
I'll put this here too.
Yeah. All right. So it's getting there. It's getting there. See, the chicken has a little bit of water in it, so that's what the splatting is.
Nice.
So make sure that you get it as dry as you can. You know, keep it nice and dry. And it's funny, when you fry stuff,
Right.
the second batch is always better than the first batch. Because everything's, you know, it's at the right temperature, but, all right. See, you'll see, that's gonna get it even a little darker than that.
So how do you know?
You have to be patient.
How do you know when to flip it over?
You just want to get that brown. It's gonna cook in the oven, so we're not worried about it cooking through or any of that. We're gonna cook this for a good hour in the oven. So basically, I'm just trying to get the skin crispy. So you want as brown as you can get, really.
Got it.
And then the hotter the oil, obviously it's gonna cook quicker. So I turned it down because it was flattened. But you'll see. It's getting there. See, it's getting there, right? See that brown?
Oh yeah.
All right. That's, I mean.
There you go.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna give it, you have to be patient. With a little bit of water in there, just give it a minute, let it do. And then we'll talk about all the ingredients. So some of the ingredients I'm adding are the sliced shiitakes. Now you guys, I told you how to clean the mushrooms. You do not rinse them underwater. Put them in your strainer. Take a wet paper towel or cloth and just wipe them down really good. And then strain all the dirt out, you know? It's because they're gonna give off a lot of liquid when they cook. And if you put water on top of them, they don't cook good. But the shiitakes, I think, add a lot of richness to this cacciatore, okay? All right, see, this is getting nice and brown. It could even go a little browner, see? See that nice brown? That's what you want. See that? I always try to do the skin side down first, because, all right, we're almost there. You have to be patient. Oh, we also have spaghetti and meatballs today, because of course, you can't have Sundays without spaghetti and meatball, right? So there we go. Oh, isn't that yummy? I love it. Oh my God, there's nothing better than the Sunday sauce. Now, if you were making your own sauce and you wanted to add it to the chicken cacciatore, you could, but I like a little bit of a thicker sauce. These are the San Marzanos. So I'm gonna just use sauce and paste, which I will show you right when we're done here. All right, this is getting there good. Sometimes the oil just takes a little longer to get going. But again, you're not trying to cook this, you're just trying to brown it. All right, so you got the idea, right? Everybody know how to fry? All right, what we're gonna do is shut this off. We're just gonna place these. You take them out one by one, put them in the pan. I like to put the thighs in the middle of the pan because they take a little longer to cook. You definitely can get a browner sear on these, but you guys have the idea. I'm trying to move this along, otherwise it takes too long. The thighs take a little longer, so I like to put them in the middle because they won't cook as, it'll be hotter in the middle of the pan than the edges. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
No,
So you just told me.
I just made that up. All right, don't worry. It's good. All right, so we have our chicken here now. No, Lee. Oh, no. No, no, no. That is our saucepan.
Oh, okay.
All right, what we'll do is we'll put this aside. Now, if you're gonna add any kind of alcohol, you need to remove the pan from the heat. Okay, so this burner is nice and cool.
Okay.
Now we're gonna add, I'm gonna deglaze the pan. We wanna use all that. All right, I'm gonna do a little sherry to deglaze the pan, and then I'm gonna add some wine too.
Okay.
Okay, so whenever you're adding, wine or alcohol to the pan, you gotta step back. Okay? Step back.
Step back.
All right, so we'll just throw that in there. See that?
Wow.
Probably like a quarter cup. All right, that can go there.
Okay.
All right, now what I wanted to show you, hear me that little black whisk? Yep, nope, the other one. There. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna it's not splatting that back, I'm gonna put this back over here now. Now you can bring it up to a boil. You just don't wanna add any alcohol or wine or sherry while the burner's on, because it'll spark a big flame, unless you want to flambe. I'm not into that tonight. I'm not into the tall flames. All right, so now we're deglazing. Now we're gonna bring that up to a boil. This sauce is gonna be thick and rich and flavorful. We want to coat the chicken in it, cooking. So I want to use paste because paste makes it thick. All right, so I have this is a 12-ounce can. I'm only gonna use half. So if you could buy like a 12-ounce or one of those little smaller ones. And I'm gonna throw the paste in. It's probably like quarter, 6 ounces of paste or whatever. It's half of this. That can go in the garbage. And then we're gonna whisk again. Now we want to break this all up. So right now all we have is oil, flour, paste, and sherry. Well, Dolores will drink the Dolores is in the house. She's drinking the port, so we're gonna add some port into this too. She's doing the port, Donnie. She's all set. All right, so we're bringing this up to a boil. We just want to break down this paste. See that? This is the sauce that we're gonna pour over the chicken, and we're gonna cook it all in there. All right. Now we're gonna add the port. Again, I'm not gonna.
How much cup?
We're gonna like a quarter cup. See that?
Nice.
Now we want to cook that down a little bit. Okay.
What a nice color, huh?
Oh yeah. All right, need this whisk again. See, I just usually keep all the utensils over here. All right, there. Oh, isn't
Look
that?
at that.
Oh my.
What a nice color.
This is unbelievable. We're layering for flavor. It really doesn't. When you have everything all together, you'd be surprised. This is going to feed a crowd. It looks like a lot of ingredients, but it's easy. Just get everything prepped beforehand, and you just do it all at once. Yep. So the port is cooking down. You want to just reduce it down a little bit, and the sherry, and the paste. Now look at how smooth that got. See?
Jeez.
Now that's your base. So that's going to make your sauce a little thicker. Okay. So now we add the sauce, and what I like to do is add I'm using Hunt because I just like their sauce. Their simple sauce, just because and then this is like a 28-ounce can, so we're gonna add the whole thing in there. And Donnie, no, throw it out. Add a little water, swish it around, and give it to me.
You got it.
There's no waste around here. We like to make sure we use that. And now throw it in there. You can't waste that. There's a lot of stuff. Yep. Oh, perfect. Throw it in there. All of it.
Whole thing?
All of it.
There we go. Nice.
You cannot ruin this. All right, there it is. There's your little sauce for we're incorporating all the juices from the chicken, the flour. See how thick it got?
Oh, nice.
See how thick that got? Now we just let that reduce down, and then we'll add the rest of the ingredients. All right, so here's your chicken. And these are your sliced shiitakes that you cleaned with a damp cloth. All right, just throw those on there. Isn't this great, Donnie? Hand me the rest. Come on.
There you go.
Oh, ooh.
Peppers.
All right, so we have sweet red peppers, 2 large. These are, I put the recipes down, but these are 2 15-ounce. These shiitakes cost more than the chicken.
Really?
Shiitakes are expensive, but do not skimp on this. You maybe use 1 if you don't want to. They're a little pricey. But they're a nice, meaty mushroom, really good, better than a button mushroom. Okay, now we have 2 large sweet red bell peppers, and I cut them thick. So you want them thick. You don't want them to like disintegrate in it. Yeah, thick.
There's carrots.
All right, so this makes it a little sweet. This is a little trick, I think, that a lot of people don't do, but use carrots in your cacciatore because it sweetens it up nice. Really nice. And then cut them thick, okay? Throw those in. There we go. See, it's getting easier.
Garlic.
The onion, 1 large white onion, Spanish onion, sweet onion, whatever you want to use. I cut it really thick too. See, the whole thing. Just break it up when you big slices. I mean, how could this not be good? Look at this.
Delicious.
This is great. All right, and then garlic, of course. So like 6 to 8 cloves of whole garlic. This way, if you want to eat it, you can. Otherwise, you want to be able to see it in there. And, oh, yep.
the peppers.
And then I always like to put a couple of sprigs of rosemary. You could, I usually do more, but this is what I had left. So 2 little sprigs, just throw them in there. And I wanted to add a little heat, so I did a couple of long hots. Now this is optional. This is just gonna flavor the sauce, make it a little spicy. So that's optional. I don't do the green peppers. I like the red because they're sweet. And then these for heat, okay? And just throw them in their hole. They're all washed, scrubbed, everything is scrubbed. And one other thing, Donnie, in the freezer, there's a little baggie on the door and they're bay leaves. So my friends have fresh bay leaves, so I keep them in the freezer when I want to use them. But do not eat these. Bay leaves are not edible, okay? Just pick them out after. 2 to 3 bay leaves, fresh or dry. If you don't have these, use dry bay leaves, okay? That's for flavor too. All right, now we're done. Now we're gonna add the sauce.
What are we doing?
See, look it. We don't even have to season this because we have so much flavor going on here with this sauce. So now you're gonna hold one side. I'm gonna use the rubber spatula. We're just gonna pour this over the chicken. Okay.
Ready?
What? Oh, go ahead.
You ready?
Lift it up.
Here we go.
Ooh, see? See how thick that is? And don't forget, we have. Oop, yeah, get a little crazy. We have the sherry. We have the port, and I'm not done yet. I still have to add a little bit more. Hold on.
You got it.
Tony, you're doing a good job.
You tell me when.
I'm sorry. I'm one of those people that has to get every last drop.
That's it.
So is your hands burning? Or?
Nope, nothing's burning.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
All right, just yell.
Yep.
All right, good. All right, so there we go.
Now we can clean
Yeah,
this?
now you're done.
All right,
now you can clean it. All right, so what I'm going to do is just kind of coat the chicken with this, okay? My gosh, this already smells good. I haven't even put it in the oven yet. Oh. All right, so the chicken I want tucked under there, okay? All right, and the last 2 ingredients I want to add is a little chicken stock. Carolyn, for you, I use the bone broth. The bone broth is the best because it's good for you. It's really good for you, right, Donnie?
Yes.
Bone broth? Okay.
Absolutely.
So this is half a container. I already used half on the first pan. Just throw it all in there. Nice. You need some liquid in there, Donnie. You want it to cook in the juice. Oh, this is sweet. All right, and a little olive oil, and that's it. And then we're just gonna make sure, and a couple times while it's cooking, get in there, pull it out, and make sure everything's tucked under, because otherwise it will burn. Hold that. No, leave it.
Yep. Just put it right here.
All right, just a little olive oil on top for cooking. We'll write down the measurements.
Just a little olive oil.
Anyways, there's your chicken cacciatore, hunter-style chicken, however you want to call it. I think the 2 additions that, paper towel, I like to clean the pan. The 2 additions that I think are a little different are the shiitakes and the carrots, and I think gives it that meaty, rich flavor. All right. Okay, here. Put that over there, and then we're gonna plop this in the oven, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like, because when it cooks down, you're gonna get water from the peppers, you're gonna get water from the shiitakes, you're gonna get a nice juice here. And if you need to add more stock, if it reduces down too much, you can add more stock while it's cooking. All right, we'll put this in the oven and we'll be back. All right, so here it is. We took it out of the oven. It's been cooking for well over an hour, Donnie, see? Oh, I did 375 on convection roast for the first half of the time, like to get it going. You want to get it up high heat. Usually you don't use convection with liquid, but I do. Because look how nice it got it.
Nice
See the
and
crisp?
brown.
Yes.
Perfect.
And then I turned it down for the second half because then you want it to kind of breeze. So I put it back to just bake or roast 375. So the convection for the first, you guys figure it out with your ovens how it works, you know? But look how oh my gosh, look how tender. So you have your shiitakes in there. And see how the juice concentrated, Donnie?
Yep.
And it's thick because you floured the chicken and you browned. This
And
is
you got
such
the
a good.
peppers right there. Look at the peppers.
And so what I'm gonna do tonight is serve this over pasta. You can do egg noodles, or last time I made it, the kids wanted over white rice, jasmine rice. So you can serve this by itself or over a starch. Egg noodles. I'm gonna do pasta with the meatballs, tie it all in. Oh, Donnie had the little broccoli rabe. Oh yeah, I have the little broccoli rabe. Carolyn, oop, don't hit your head. Carolyn got the broccoli rabe for you. So we know you like the broccoli rabe. All right. So what I'll do is I'll just put a little piece on here, and then you can kind of just.
Look at that.
I'm gonna do a leg and a thigh, just so you guys can see this. Skin is nice and crispy, and if you're really health conscious, don't eat the skin. But I would not recommend that. I would eat the skin. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of the juice over the top. See? Look, you gotta make sure you get a little carrot, a little shiitake, a little pepper. All right, now this hot pepper, I'm gonna leave that in there. And whoever's brave This is gonna heat up the sauce,
Fonzie.
but it's, I don't know,
Hot
you know,
pepper.
the long hots, you don't know. One's sweet, one's hot, one's crazy. You know, you don't wanna, so you decide what you wanna do with that. And then I'll just add a little bit more juice. And look see how thick that is, Donnie? This isn't like your white wine. This is the paste, the sauce. This is what makes it thick. And you got your onions in there, your garlic cloves, okay? And that's it. And you can add a little bit of parsley on. You know me, I like to have a little fresh on top. Ooh, a little fresh
Nice,
parsley,
look at
see? When you have too much, you just throw it in there. All right, that's one, and then we'll do another one. We'll just make it nice and pretty on this blue plate. Why not, right? Change up the plates. I like the colorful
Good idea.
plates. And then we just do that. You got your carrots, your shiitakes, a little pepper. So you can pull out a little bit of everything, right? And then we'll do, on this one, we'll do a little, I like to clean we'll do a little scallion on this one, why not? How pretty that is. There it is.
There you
All right,
go.
guys, so that's an easy one. I say one pot, one pan. You gotta get yourself some nice pans from Restaurant Depot, so you have these nice pans, they're easy to clean. And then you can serve this like by itself or with
Pasta.
pasta. All right, well, thank you for doing this. Oh, wait, you want to talk about the wine? Where's the wine? All right, Donnie's the wine connoisseur, so he researched this, and they said the best wine to go with the chicken cacciatore is Pinot Noir.
There you go.
All right, so Donnie, this is a good one, and
Yes.
maybe we'll tag these people.
Sure,
Why not, right?
sure.
Sonoma Coast, Sonoma
Sonoma
County.
County, yep.
Nice. And Donnie loves the red wines.
Drink it. Enjoy
Oh,
it.
thank you for doing it. Where's the people? The people now? You guys ready to eat?
Guys, all ready to eat?
Dolores is quiet today. What's up with Dolores, huh? Come on, Dolores. Where's the rosy cheeks, Dolores? Dan's back there. What's up, Dan? Go clean the dishes. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, he is cleaning these dishes. All right. All right. Anyways, bon appetit, and thanks for watching. All right.
Good job, Lorene. Bye. Bye, everyone. See you
All
next
right.
time.